Hey traders, thanks for stopping by here, thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor, and we're going to take a look at a bunch of charts. So let's get right into it. We've got Booking Holdings, BKNG, that we're going to take a look at first. And I want to point out this trend line here that has been keeping this stock down for quite some time. Just the other day, we gapped over it. All right, we gapped over that level. For the first time, we've closed over it yesterday, and then today we have an inside day, which seems to be kind of confirming that move. Okay. The other thing I kind of want to mention on this stock is that we had this resistance right here. Boom, boom, boom. We gapped over it, and then we kind of closed under it, and then we broke back over it right here, making this kind of a false breakdown setup, which is something we use a lot here within the service, so at the Trading Analyst. So we did that. We broke over the trend line. We had a false breakdown setup right here with a strong gap up, and today we're kind of confirming that action as well. So as far as resistance points, we've got resistance up here just above us. The main resistance that you want to look at is up here at about 2,000. 2,000 is going to be that main resistance, and that's going to be kind of that short-term target for myself. Okay. The next one we're going to look at is Facebook. And Facebook, first and foremost, we had this big gap up on earnings. All right. This is bullish action. Right here, what we have is a support break. Here's that support. Boom, 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 boom. We closed below it yesterday. Today, we're closing below it again. So that makes this just a breakdown. Do I want to short this? No, definitely not, because the market is bullish, and overall, so is Facebook. Okay, I only want to take short positions when I'm bearish on the stock and on the market. Okay, which does happen, but right now, I'm not seeing that. So what you want to look for is a reclaim of that level. So if we close back above this level, and I'll give you a more specific level. So if we close back above about, let's just call it 166 to make it a nice round even number. So if we close back above 166, that is going to be a nice long signal, because that is going to be a false breakdown setup. Support, 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 break of the support, making this a breakdown. If we reclaim 166 on a closing basis, remember the day has to close over 166, then it's going to be a nice long signal, and I think we'll continue higher from there. Remember, this is a big gap up on earnings, okay? This is very, very bullish, all right? Don't let that topping tail fool you. We gapped up huge and closed over the previous 4 months highs. Okay, that's very bullish. So the next one I want to kind of take a look at is something from kind of a longer term perspective. All right. So looking back quite some time, we're looking at 3 years of action. Okay. Where do you see a lot of support? A lot of sideways trading. There, kind of here, and here, and then here we bounced at it, all right around this level, okay? Right around this level. A lot of sideways trading here. There's a resistance right there. A lot of sideways trading against this level here, and we bounce right here. This is where we're at right now on CocaCola, all right? We also have this nice little uptrend line that we're at right now. We also have Fibonacci retracement level. If you draw it from the low here to the high here, right at the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. Even if we head down to $45, $46 to $45, to me is a really good buying opportunity, because going back down to $45, we've got this support. There it is. There it is as support, and then it was resistance previously right here. So there's a big time level here between about $46 and $45, and this is a longer term play. This isn't, I'm not looking for this to break out tomorrow, although it could. This is more of just a longer term play. If you're kind of a longer term player, this is a great buying opportunity if Coke is something that you are looking at. So the next one I want to kind of point out, and this one is more of a near term play, and that is ETVI. In ETVI, first and foremost, I want to show you actually the weekly chart. I'm going back a few years. All right, so going back a few years, 4 years. We're looking at 4 years of action on ETVI. Where do you see the most volume? Here's the most volume traded on a week. Back here, 4 years ago. The most volume since then has been this week. This is the second highest volume week that we've seen in several years on ETVI. Huge, huge volume. And notice the similarities between the action that we're seeing this week and this week. Okay, what did we do on this week over here? It was a gap down and we headed lower, and then we ended up closing really strong, all right, with big volume. Notice what happened after that. Big move from about $25 all the way to $40, all right? Huge, huge move. Right here, we've got ETVI again with a down move. See that wick at the bottom? That means we went all the way down here to come all the way back up here to close near the highs. Obviously, the week is not done yet, but it's looking, we have one more day left in the week. Okay, so unless something crazy happens tomorrow, which I don't think it will, then I think that this is a good buying opportunity. But what I want to see on ETVI is a close over this level, okay, over about 45.40. Okay, we have to reclaim that level, all right? The other thing that I want to mention too on ETVI is that we had this is an earnings play. Yesterday is when their earnings came out, and it reacted very favorably with one of the biggest green volume days that we've ever seen on ETVI. Okay, obviously we headed lower before that, but what matters more than this lower move right here is a big gap up on earnings, because earnings are actual real numbers. They're not analysts, they're not opinions or anything like that. This is how is the stock actually performing. Earnings really move stocks. Last earnings report we had was over here, I believe. Hold on. 214, about, yep, that was it. That was the last earnings report we had. And as you can see, it gapped down here, and we moved down from about $56 all the way down here to about $40. That was a big move lower since that earnings reaction. Same thing, but notice the volume here on this move is much more significant than this one. Okay, it's almost double. This was about, well, I'll just show you. The amount of volume on this day was 34,000. The amount of volume on this earnings reaction was 52,000. Okay, about 80% more shares were traded on this earnings reaction day. Okay, so right now, as of the moment I'm making this video, we're closing above this level, but it is still in the middle of the day. So if it doesn't close above it, then I won't like it long. I don't want to take this long unless it closes above about 45.50. Okay, about 45.50 to make it a nice even number, 45.50. So that's ETVI. And as far as a target, conservatively, I would target up here near this gap fill at about $52. That would be my first target. Second target, be around this level, about $56, because it was resistance from this earnings gap down. And then the greedy target would be up here near about $63 right here for that gap fill right there. So that's it on ETVI. The next one is, let's see, Target. Target here, let me just kind of remove all these lines. Okay, so what we have here on Target is a false breakdown setup. What do I mean by that? Okay, we have a clear level of, it was previous resistance, resistance, resistance. We break over that level right here, and it turns into support. Support, 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 support. We break below it 2 days in a row, and then gapped over it, closed green yesterday with heavy volume. Heavy volume. Look at the volume that we saw on this day yesterday. It was the biggest volume day since we've seen over here. Definitely one of the biggest volume days. Notice here, too, this volume day was a red day, but what happened after that? Well, first of all, that day had a nice big buying tail, so we can assume there was some buying volume there. And then what happened after? We traded sideways and then headed higher. So you can tell that from the action that happened after this day, that this was, don't let that red volume fool you, but this was actually buying volume that we saw on that day. So we've got 2 big volume days in a row. We've got another day confirming the break over that level. Be aware that earnings are in about 3 weeks on this stock. I personally do not hold my trades through earnings. I trade before earnings and up to earnings, but not through earnings, and I trade after earnings as well. So the target on target is up here at about $77 for that gap fill, okay? And I definitely think you can get there. It's a false breakdown setup. The next one is Disney, and Disney, okay, had a big time red day in reaction to earnings over here, but notice it didn't really go anywhere after that. Okay, we kind of tried to trade sideways, tried to break down, but I think at this point in time, the market is just too bullish, okay? And then today, we're closing over the previous 2 days highs, all right? That's the first sign. The next thing I want to point out is we have a false breakdown setup. Here is that support. Look at how many times that support is hitting. Again, here and here. We break below it this day. This day confirmed it. This day almost tried to break over it, but then today is that really that confirmation day where we're closing above this for real and closing over the previous 2 days highs. The market is also very bullish as well. I kind of want this to firm up just a little bit more and break over these highs right here, about 112. I want it to close over. That is really looking like it wants to. It would also be closing over this little downtrend line right there. So I really want it to firm up a little bit more before calling for a breakout, but that's what I'm looking at on Disney. I think it can do it. That's what I'm looking at on this stock, and hopefully this this video helps you guys out. So we are looking at right now our real-time portfolio tracker within the premium membership community at thetradinganalyst.com. So why are you looking at this? Well, because a lot of people, they watch my videos and they say, you know, Taylor, you obviously know what you're talking about, but can you actually, and these videos are very helpful, but can you actually make money in the market? And can you actually make money in the market for your clients with your trade alerts? And here is the answer. The answer to that is a resounding yes. All right? You can see that our average winner is twice as big as our average loser. All right? You can see that we've been having this portfolio tracker since July of 2018, so for about 6.5 months. In that 6.5 month period, our portfolio is already up $213,402. All right? Another thing that's not really pictured here is that I do recommend position sizing per trade. All right? With each alert, I recommend a smaller or a larger or a normal position size based off on our confidence on the trade. And that is a huge factor of why we've been able to be so profitable, because we've got 3 factors in becoming or in being a profitable trader. You've got win rate, you've got how much you win versus how much you lose on the winning trades versus the losing trades, and then you have position sizing. And this is something that's overlooked by a lot of people, especially other services out there. They do not even discuss position sizing, and they don't discuss it. I don't know why, but it is one of the biggest factors to profitable trading because you want to be having large position sizing on high confidence trades. High confidence trades would be a particular setup that you're seeing during a particular market. Particularly when it comes to the market right now, we are seeing a very bullish trend, not much bearishness out there. So you can raise your position sizing and push it during this time, for example. And that is how you remain profitable and the key to success is. So now with that said, I'd like to invite you to join us here in the premium membership community. So if you're on, came here from StockTwits, just scroll below this blog post and you're going to see everything that you're going to get. If you're on YouTube, go to www.thetradinganalyst.com. So right here, scroll below this video, and if you've ever bought and sold trades at the wrong time, you've lost money, and you're not confident when the right time to get in or out is, then you need to sign up and join because this is made specifically for you because you can instantly reduce your losing trades and get started with the #1 options trading service on the planet. So what are you going to get when you sign up and you join today? First and foremost, you are going to get access to every single trade that I make with easy to follow trade alerts via text message. Anytime I'm buying something, I'm sending you a text message in real time as it happens. Anytime I'm selling something, I'm sending you a text message in real time as it happens, so you're never going to have to miss out on another breakout trade opportunity ever again. Here are a few other examples of recent trades that we've taken. If you were a member at that time, you would have been able to profit alongside with us. The next thing you're getting access to is the real-time portfolio tracker. And I showed you a portion of it here earlier in this video. And the portfolio tracker is our way of being 100% completely transparent with you and the rest of our members. We put all of our trades there on the portfolio tracker, wins, losses, break-even trades, everything. So it's our way of being 100% completely transparent with you, as well as it's a great learning opportunity for you because you're going to see what profitable trading looks like. All right? So the next thing you're going to get access to is the professional trading watch list. And this is covered via video. Everything is covered via video because I can explain it in much greater detail to you and you can learn better that way. So the watch list I cover via video, and they are covered the night before the trades happen or during the day, earlier in the day, and I'm preparing you for these alerts of what's to come. So you know exactly what to expect, what I'm looking at, and why I'm looking at it. It's all about being prepared. The next thing you're getting access to is the exclusive member-only videos. Every single trade alert comes with a video analysis by me where I'm explaining why the trade is being taken place, the strategy used, my thought process behind it, where the target is, where the stop loss is, and everything in between. So we're not just handing you out these alerts, you're also able to learn throughout this entire process, making money and learning at the same time. The next thing you're getting access to is a bonus here, and that is our full education library. It's going to allow you to increase your knowledge immediately. So if you're newer to options or maybe you're not as comfortable with options, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to be brought up to speed on how to do options the right way. And how do I know that we do options the right way? Well, plain and simple, we make money in the market for ourselves and our clients, and that's how I know that we're doing it the right way, and you are going to learn our method. Also in this video vault here that you're getting access to is you're getting access to our entire strategy from A to Z. And that right there is worth more than the cost of the membership right there. So that's everything you're going to get today when you sign up and you join. So just scroll below here and you're going to get the annual membership here for $787, which is the lowest price that we've ever offered the annual membership for. Once you do that, you're going to click this button right here to join at our most discounted offer yet. Enter in your name, your email, your phone number. Make sure there's a valid phone number that you receive your text messages on, because this is how you receive the buy and sell text alerts. Next, just scroll down here. Well, actually, you got to create a password as well. Then scroll down here and enter in your billing information right here, or you can check out via PayPal. Either option is available to you at your convenience. Once you do that, join the program and you're going to get instant access to everything I talked about today. Most importantly, you're getting access to our real-time trade alerts, profitable trading alerts, which are going to finally enable you to consistently profit in the market. So I hope that you make that decision for yourself to become a better trader and gain that consistency in your trading that you've been looking for. And I really look forward to helping you grow your account month after month, year after year. I'll see you in there.